hate your face. Alright guys, welcome back to the next episode of NaturalOnes. I'm Matt.
This is Andrew.
Joe.
Bob.
This is Blake.
Ashley.
Alright, before we get started today, we actually have some comments. One is from Bradley Comstock that says
We have comments. That's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that anybody's actually listening to this thing is amazing.
Blows my mind.
Bradley says, that was fun to listen to. I've never roleplayed before, but I've always wanted to, and I love hearing about it. It was fun watching the video, too, which I guess he's talking about the YouTube thing, unless one of you is recording this and I don't know about it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty magical.
I recently got
Mostly
several D&D books, and I'm looking forward to learning and playing with my kids.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah,
Still
which-
creepy.
Actually,
No, it's not creepy.
I've actually played against a 5-year-old one time, and his math skills were way above anything even I was comprehending sometiing.
I don't know if that's
I'm not
impressive.
surprised.
Well,
Yeah,
that
like-
probably doesn't say well about you.
Yeah,
I
good for
think
that
it'd be
kid,
fun.
shame on you.
I think it'd be fun to play against kids just because they still have that like crazy imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's the one thing as adults we lose that as we get older, and that's like whenever I tell people I play Dungeons and Dragons, they're like, "You're weird." It's like, no, I just try to use my imagination a little bit more than average people do most of the times.
Well, I mean, there's still that weird stigma around D&D, too. I mean, like...
I'm
first,
satanic.
the first time I ever played D&D, my mom asked me if I was worshiping the devil, which of course I was, but it wasn't connected to
Had nothing to do with the
D&D.
D&D.
Yeah,
It was because of Marilyn Manson, you know.
yeah, exactly.
It's
Marilyn
not even
Manson.
Marilyn Manson. It started in the 80s, and the guy was Bob, whose name was Bob Larson, and he
Bob.
was the one that was sort of in charge. He was the head guy for the crusade against the Satanic Panic. And he
Bob.
was the guy that made that connection between a made up, not true rash of Satan worshipping and D&D. And at the end of the day, it was all a lie. None of it was true.
Yeah, well, surprise. All right, but yeah, it's great that people are commenting on this, and Bradley, I think it's awesome that you are wanting to play with your kids. If they're younger kids, though, you might want to try something like Munchkin, because a lot of the rules in D&D, like, you're either going to have to water them down or change them completely to work with younger children.
Well, I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember this, but back when it was AD&D, it was like basic Dungeons and Dragons and advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and you had the blue box and the red box.
When it was carved on stone slabs.
Wizards of the Coast sort of have this throwback product. It's in a red box,
Yeah.
and it's like the core rules. You don't have to buy. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money. I think it's maybe $20.
Yeah, 20.
Gets you the core rules, character sheets, dice, a starting vendor, everything you need to get started that day in one package.
But like Munchkin's is like an interactive like storytelling game. So it doesn't have like the math. It's like a card game.
It is
So
a card game.
If you have
It's kind of
if you have younger kids, like
It's a gateway drug.
right, exactly.
It's
This is
Like
their
dangerous
marijuana to D&D's heroin. But have fun with your kids.
I think that's awesome, man. Like, go for it,
I
man.
just skipped straight to heroin.
Exactly.
Put out the middleman.
We just tied down Joe and made him freebase. But in other nerdy news, we have been talking about in April, and we want to start getting the ball rolling on this as much as possible. We are going to do a versus event versus the regular zombie popcorn guys. So we'll have 2 more people at the table. And what we're going to do is actually have a charity run. If people want to donate money for whatever cause, like if you want to roll, we roll a 1 and you want to toss in like, a buck here, a buck there. Every time we roll a specific number, all that money's going to go to Child's Play. We're going to do like 1 lump donation or buy a couple things off their site for the kids. And yeah, we're hoping that we can get some people behind that and start having some fun with that.
Now, Matt, what is Child's Play?
Thank you, Andrew,
glad
with
you asked.
your
Good
creepy
question.
voice. Child's Play is actually the charity that the guys who run Penny Arcade started. They have tons of information on their site. But it's you get to donate money that goes to buying toys and video games for kids in hospitals. Because it's boring as shit in hospitals. Everybody's giving thumbs up. I don't know why.
Joe's token is
They're
creepy.
super excited about sick kids.
It's like radio.
What a great visual gag.
All right.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
And if you guys have any questions, comments that you want to read, want us to read on the show, follow us on at NaturalOnes DM on Twitter, or email us at naturalones@zombie-popcorn.com.
It's called a hyphen.
Wow.
I don't like what type of website has a hyphen in it anymore.
A fair amount
the
of them.
mid '90s when no one understood how an address bar worked. Shut your mouth.
I still don't know how it works. Is it magic?
Yeah,
Don't even.
internet wizards.
And speaking of wizards,
Let's play a game.
Segged into wizards. All right, guys.
that was a pretty good segue. I
Yeah,
thought.
no, that's pretty good. Good job, Joe. You've accomplished something. I'm surprised and scared.
You should be.
You're learning.
All right, so last time we were here, our intrepid party had escorted an old woman back into her temple, and had found out that the house where they found all the corpses was evil.
Well, corpse.
Corpse. I'm sorry.
Corpse.
Corpse.
Dead screaming corpse.
Yeah, dead screaming corpse that had its throat slit from behind because a wizard did it.
Possibly.
So they got some information from the priestess, and now they are. I believe you guys were leaving the temple.
I think we're
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna pick up with them leaving the temple. All right.
So, do you want to go back at night and just see if we can find the book so we can take it back to the temple, or what are we going to do with that?
It seems if we were going to find anything, it's going to be at night.
Okay. So what do you want to do during this time? Do we need to take care of anything?
We should, if we haven't already done, we should get in a rest so that way when we go in, we have all our action points, spells,
Well,
dailies.
you guys did just come off a skill challenge, so you might have used your action points. I don't remember.
Okay, so let's
It's not my job to
rest.
fucking babysit you guys.
Yes, it is. It says right here.
Yeah, DM. You're God. God has babysit. Oh.
We can yeah, as long as we've got our dailies and our encounter powers back, then we should.
Yeah, we have our dailies and everything like that. I didn't use anything like that. We do need to go back to the Wizards Academy, though, because that guy was going to answer those questions for you.
Yeah.
So
He said
what?
to come back.
You do that first or go to the house?
Let's go to the Wizards Academy first, and then we come back at night.
But so, real quick, is it morning right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
morning-ish, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Okay. So we go to the Wizarding Towers.
Okay.
So we cross to that village again and
Fruit.
Hello, little gnome.
Yes.
As this guy is begging for you to buy his wares.
Can I just drop kick him, please?
He's just trying to make a living. Let's just keep going. Let's hurry along, get to our
Throw you at
destination.
him.
Okay. You get there, and like the guy said that he was gonna contact you. So.
no, he said to come back.
No, he said that he was gonna drop off whatever at the inn. That's how you guys went to the Red Rash Inn.
Oh yeah.
Best name ever.
Well, let's just go back to the end then.
Let's go
Yeah.
back to the
You
inn.
guys
You
are
guys remember waking up
worthless.
being itchy at all?
It was just this bug sitting on my face. God knows what he was doing.
Well, we
I
can
have
just
a
go to the inn and get that
strange
rest so we can make sure we have all our
contrast to
action
sit there.
points.
Yep, okay,
So-
go rest.
So
the
if
rest
we've rested and he's not at the inn, let's just go to the house during the day. At night, I don't think
I
it'll
checked
matter.
with the amazing concierge. Are there any messages?
He just stares at you, spits into a cup, starts polishing it with, said spit, and just goes back to his own thing.
Take that as a no.
A fine establishment, the Red Rash Inn.
Hey, you intimidate.
Actually,
Hey,
let
he
me try.
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Let me try something else first.
No, we was ignoring.
Excuse me, good
us.
sir.
There's a
I was
difference.
told that some information might come through here. I'm waving a gold piece around. If you have any, if you can make sure that information gets to us as soon as possible, or once the person comes here, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Looking for one of them fancy wizard folk.
One of them wizards. French fried potatoes. Alright, so he takes the gold piece, kind of, looks at you, bites into it.
Yes, I was waiting for the
Yeah.
stereotypical bite.
And then, yes,
If he's
cliche. And then he puts it in his pocket and he nods and grunts at you and goes back to dirtily
Sour.
polishing his
Hey,
jar.
Eau De Nil, I need a gold piece.
I figured. I was like, he's gonna ask for a gold piece.
Sour.
Okay.
That's
Actually, I
you
need
a
a gold
gold
piece
piece.
from everyone now.
So, yeah, so you guys hang out in the inn. I mean, I'm assuming you don't want to actually take an 8-hour nap in the middle of the day. I just
Well, if we're gonna be up
pal
all
on
night
over.
anyway.
No, but is there a so you spoke to the concierge?
Concierge, yes.
Which I imagine is the janitor, the innkeeper, and in some lonely nights, the village whore in this lovely place. But
What about the barkeep?
same guy. Yeah.
Same guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same guy.
All right.
He'll keep you warm.
Tempting.
Well,
with
if the
a
package
spit.
isn't here, we have no reason to stay here. Should we?
There's a package there.
Does
I quit.
It's not the package you want,
Does-
right?
Reroll.
Stamina check?
What I'd like to do is ask. I'd like to ask him if he's heard any rumors about the screaming corpse murders, as we shall call them.
That's so catchy.
murders.
The mystery of the screaming corpse.
Bum, bum, bum.
Law and Order, like, tag there. Ta-ta-ta.
Do a
No, that's
do a diplomacy
Oh,
check just
man.
to see if you can get him to talk.
Ooh, not good.
No, why did we do that?
4. I'm actually -1.
Why are-
Perhaps I should not be the spokesman.
What was this, diplomacy?
Yeah, it was diplomacy.
Hang on.
He looks back at you and just goes back to doing whatever. He's
I will
doing.
be over here drinking a drink and will rely on the more charismatic of my friends.
So basically, what Bob's saying is he's sulking in the corner with a beer.
I go to the corner with him.
It was a good idea,
That was a great idea.
poorly executed.
So
15.
15. I mean, he nods and he starts, that's the old,
Do the voice.
I'm not doing a voice.
Do the voice.
I gotta figure out what the guy's name was. I should
That's
probably
the
bring that
Gilligan.
down. Oh, so that's the old Hollysword place. It's been cursed. Nobody goes towards it. Nobody stays there. Hasn't been able to rent or sell. Some people say it's because it's on top of what was the old dwarven section. But I mean,
Racist.
did you say Hollysword?
Hollysword, sword,
Creaturous.
S-word.
Sward.
But it's just a cursed place, and no one can sell it or buy it or
Cursed by what?
curses.
Curses? How long has it been cursed?
As long as I've been alive, no one's lived there in decades.
I have an idea, guys. We go buy the property, we then flip it for more profit.
And we turn it into a TV
And then
show.
when they're
Done.
murdered again, we'll buy it, undersell.
Repeat.
Charlie Faux, realtor.
Here on Mini Trading Places. All right.
God.
But I mean, you can see that there's
I'm
actually
in charge of demo.
a notable kind of fear that not necessarily oh my god, the house is gonna get me, but it's a haunted house, and he's grown up believing that it's a haunted house, and he's never had any truck with it.
Ghost hunters.
Did you say have no truck?
Yeah, he doesn't have truck with it yet.
Do you want to
No trucks.
Excuse me.
Alright, so what time of day about this is it now?
Well, I mean, you guys can say whatever time it is, because you
if we
guys
want-
are hanging out in the bar.
If we really want to go see what is up with the house, let's just go in and stay there until night. Maybe we'll see something manifest.
Oh, Lord.
Uh,
I go grab my sleeping bag.
I am down.
Why do you have that?
Just joking.
You all should.
I
have
go to
sleeping
the-
bag.
We-
We
Yeah.
get we get
Is
a
the,
cot that comes with the adventure.
So
Yeah.
Cool.
we've gotten whatever information the innkeeper knows, whatever rumors about the house. Let's just go.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily have to be night.
We wander to the house.
I'm saying it's about mid-afternoon at this point.
Yeah, I was figuring it was past noon.
Let's have a nice lunch beforehand.
All right.
It might be your last. So you might want to eat somewhere that's not the Red Rash.
Red
Inn.
McDragons.
feels like
We'll make do.
Not canon. There is no McDragon, and one of your people is a dragon.
I
Dragon
thought it'd be founded
kin.
by dragons for dragons.
Serving dragons
2 dragons.
2 dragons by dragons.
So I don't eat them.
Maybe dragons are
Over
cannibalistic.
10 million dragons served. Dragons.
All right, so yeah, so you guys go and you. Do you want to go to the fruit guy?
That's what I was gonna say.
No, we decided against that.
I want to know what like the yellow police caution tape looks like in a D&D setting.
It's just guards.
Ironically, they just stand there.
Just people holding
And,
hands.
with
Caution.
swords.
Do not cross.
So I mean, you guys grab a lunch or a dinner, and by the
About how
time
much did it cost?
They go, pew, pew, pew,
like I
with
would
their
say
voices.
a couple copper. I mean,
Okay.
like I'm assuming you guys aren't getting like I don't know, like high
A grand
class
feast.
stuff.
Yeah.
You might as well. We go to the high
Yeah, I mean,
district
that's
of
a
the
really
city.
good point. Like if you guys do die,
Feast like kings. Or queens.
And you're
Royalty is the word you're looking for, Joe. Okay, so you guys are walking through the house or walking to the house, and you get there. It takes you about an hour or so to walk up there. You guys aren't in any hurry, and you remember last night you guys were looking over, and there were guards stationed right at the door, and then when you walked back again later that night, they were gone.
Yeah.
Well, now you see one very, very worried-looking captain. You know this because he has the same type of stripes as the guy you murdered. And
He just fell into my arrow a bunch of times.
there's a what was it from Mystery Men? He fell down an elevator shaft onto some bullets.
And then he ran into my knife. He ran
into
into
my
my knife
knife
10 times.
But so
Got off it, ran back
I'm really
again.
happy you know that.
they
By the way.
kind of have like a perimeter, like not necessarily like trying to block it off, but like no one wants to get near it. That kind of stuff.
Hey Blake, why didn't you
Well,
Who's our diplomacy guy? Why don't you go and tell some lies and convince them that we're here
No,
sent
he's
by
the liar.
Yeah, how much diplomacy do you have? What's your plus?
Do you
I
have
have.
to lie? You
Eight-
guys can just be
8
like, we know how to
charisma
punch shit.
I
Like,
have
Well, I was gonna
we
say,
punch ghosts for a living.
The perimeter, is it like a group, like a line of guards standing just
No,
a certain,
it's
20
like
feet from the house?
I say perimeter as in like it's a scattering of guards, but they don't go within 30 feet or whatever.
As I walk up to the guards, do I feel anything? Would that be like a religion or arcana check to see if I feel a presence?
I mean, I would say that you it's not necessarily a presence as much as it is kind of mob fear, if that makes any sense. Like how after a while, in any given situation, you can kind of feel how a crowd is kind of agitated in one end. But no, I mean, there's nothing particularly evil because you guys are in the middle of the day.
Alright. Well, I go up to the captain, or is whoever I can go up to, looks like they're in charge. And I ask them, I just don't care about this house. I ask them, what's with the heavy security around this house here?
The guard looks. Are you gonna roll or anything?
Do you want me to roll?
Roll. No. He looks at you, and the reason why you're not gonna have to roll is because you're military dressed. I mean, you've got armor and all that.
Yeah.
And I think you guys broke in saying you were coroners or something
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is the
couldn't
same
we
guys.
just do that?
Would they recognize us?
Yeah, I mean, so they kind of recognize
I
you.
assume we're a part of this.
And they're like, well, last night we lost another 2 men here. Yeah, they just disappeared. We haven't heard from them. They were supposed to be guarding the door, and I come in, or the guys who were supposed to relieve them came in this morning saying that they were gone. No one heard anything. No one saw anything.
We'll actually take this next shift coming up for the night.
All right, that's your funeral. I mean, good luck.
If we do survive, can we get some payback?
I'll tell you what. If you survive, I'll make you an honorary deputy. But Bob is so excited right now. But I can't pay you anything for this.
You get a
But
little
I
plastic star on your
I can toss
uniform.
you some of the jobs that more difficult jobs, assuming you survive.
Okay.
Is
and
there a
Fair enough.
Is
It's a
there
fair
a
trade.
finder's fee or something for whoever solves this house? Figures out the curse or makes it
It's
not
cursed.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He just knows people
Okay,
die.
okay,
We've
whoever
heard from
solves
lo-
the murders. Is there a finder's fee?
Is there finder's fee?
Like
I think
a
the short
wanted-
answer is no.
No.
The long answer is I don't think so. So no.
We don't even know what's killing it. I mean, you guys could be the ones murdering people, and I don't know.
Ooh, that's.
Look at this tall guy. Do you think he could murder anyone?
I know, right?
Looks like he could eat someone. I don't think he would leave a body, but
Exactly.
Right,
so
so
you know
we-
it's not me.
So we
Well,
start
let's get
taking
something
over.
done before we demand to be paid.
Yeah, how about that?
like you guys are terrible. It's like,
Hey,
hey,
hey.
like money.
I'm from the wild. I don't even know what a finder's fee is.
I speak to Captain again. You can go ahead. You can, if you like, you can send these guys to try and find the other two. Because he said they were missing. You can try to find them. We'll keep watching the house. We'll see if anything strange happens, and we'll report to you as soon as we hear anything.
All right, sounds good. He kind of claps his hands, and the two guards that were near him walk off, and he follows, and he kind of looks back over his shoulder and shakes his head. Like,
Poor bastard.
Flavor text.
Exactly. All right, so you guys have +1 murder house. What would you like to do?
Is that plus
well,
3
while
now?
it's still light, I say we look around the premises, get an idea of the rooms and everything, so we know.
Yeah, how about a
in the dark
map?
where
How
we're
about a
going.
layout? How about
Yeah.
A layout? All right.
Perception?
give us
or-
something to work with?
Charlie, you're a thief. Do you see any possible entrance points in and out of this place?
Well, he said the lock was picked originally when my colleague was killed.
Do
So
thieves
it would
have?
seem like there's a basement, but we can't find it.
Yes.
Real quick,
Um,
is there a particular with different thieves guilds? Are there different ways to pick locks, or is there just one way to do? Do you guys have like a signature or anything?
There's two ways to pick a lock. Either you pick it or you use something to break it.
All right.
And this one was,
I hit-
picked.
Come on, I hit things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do
I
we
hit-
know about picking locks? Things are so much easier in the north. When you kill someone, you
So what do
plant
we know
a
about the
flag
house
on them and
now?
brag about
It's,
it. There's none of this mystery
There was,
stuff.
How many stories is it?
We
Two
believe it's
stories.
haunted. The locals believe it to be cursed. There was a
There are at
bloody
least 3
ritual
missing
murder
people
in
from
it where it was a Thieves Guild guy.
It wasn't a thief though who did this. I can tell you that. They would have
think
been
that-
more calculated. And plus, we're thieves. We don't kill anybody.
No, I'm not trying to implicate him. I'm just trying to like reassess what we know.
Yeah, try to get an idea of what knowledge we have to work with.
And because we thought maybe it was like a sort of like a mob style hit. That wasn't it.
I think that he's
We
in
tried
the
to blame
Thieves
the
Guild
spider,
is
which
mostly
definitely was not
irrelevant.
it.
It just was a hook to get me in there. I think.
Curse
If not, I would.
Why would
you,
he do
DM
that?
God! Because you've been trying to leave this party since
So
you
all right,
joined
so
it.
what do we think? Why would a Thieves Guild guy be in there to begin with?
He was robbing it.
Yeah.
It was a dare.
So,
But the house
so
has
was
been
he
abandoned.
was he misguided, thinking
he
that
thought
there was
there's
something in there
something
worth
here.
stealing, or
He's
is there
new.
something worth stealing?
There
Did
might be
he-
something worth stealing. We can always check that out.
So
We never have gone up the
Would it be
stairs
possible
yet.
to find out who hired him?
Yeah, use your
yeah,
connection,
I mean that might
guy.
be something to think of for another day, but we're there now. So
Yeah. I mean, I can.
Yeah, we'll
I'll-
figure it out.
Like I said, people don't talk to me that much, so
I mean, that's
I forgot that you're low on the.
yeah.
real
hierarchy.
low.
Apparently.
He is
Why are you
initiate
short on
/ novice.
Because, like, what if you guys? It's a 2-story house. I just drew a map. And Ashley's asking why I don't just draw it on there. And the reason because is if they do something in the top story, I don't want to have to redraw it, and then they run down the stairs and have to redraw it
That's
again.
okay.
So is that what we see when we walk in?
What?
Matt drew,
Oh,
Matt drew
I
a pentagram
drew
dead
the
body.
murder spot.
Where? Let me see.
Where, like, I wanted for reference for you guys to know where they found the
Oh my
body.
guy.
So
Alright.
what's upstairs?
He's
just
like,
a
what
bed?
up?
You go upstairs. This place is
Bookcases,
still
bookcases, stairs.
this place is still pretty well furnished. I mean, like, it's got
A bed?
books that are in remarkably good condition. It's got furniture, candlesticks. I mean, you see the gleam of, like, silver and stuff under things. Nothing necessarily
No.
really that you could, like, grab, but it's like silver inlay on stuff.
Stay
and, like,
calm, Charlie.
really
Calm
nice
down. Calm,
furniture.
breathe through it.
What is
There
this
you go.
furniture?
Yeah, those are like
Couch
one's a
and
long
table.
table, one's like a big, like, kind of, it looks almost like a throne that's in front of the
Fireplace.
fireplace. And then you go upstairs and you've got a bedroom, a very, very small bedroom that only has a bed in it, and then you've got what looks kind of like a ballroom, which is kind of odd, but...
Yeah,
Are there
where
any
the
books
bedroom
upstairs?
is.
There's books scattered everywhere. I mean, like, it looks like whoever, was here either...
Scholar and a mage.
Okay, since you are a mage, can you go through these books and figure out what exactly he was studying, and if there is anything?
Can I Arcana check stuff?
I mean, like, it would be a
History, religion.
we'll say Arcana.
Arcana checking books. That's my task.
Real quick again, upstairs near the bedroom.
Actually, make it a perception check. Sorry.
Aw, but I got a 26 Arcana.
Well, just roll a perception.
Real quick,
Just do
is
it.
this the ballroom or next to the
Wait,
bedroom?
perception?
Yeah, next to the bedroom.
I
It's
can
like
do
this really
Most
wide
do.
room, and I mean, like, it has like a little bit of furniture and stuff on the sides, and it has like
It's-
these really, really like not violent murals, but like kind of like disturbing. Like they're just creepy
Like
people painted, and
But nothing of like war, nothing of like the history of the town,
no,
just portraits.
right. And I mean, like that looks like it's
As I'm walking around I'm walking upstairs now.
18.
I guess I like to roll religion to see if I sense anything. Like, is that where the portraits are?
right. Yeah.
Let me try religion.
Alright.
I got an 18 perception and a 26 Arcana.
Okay, basically, like you pick up these books, and like a lot of it is just books that people have, like like the history of the world, the history of like Civil War, stuff like that, and then some of it's like the basic like my first alchemy book, like like stuff that a wizard over time would pick up. There's nothing particularly like violent or evil about any of this stuff, but I mean, this is obviously a wizard's library that he's collected, or that had been collected over God knows how long. And what'd you roll, Blake?
I got a 17 religion. I'm generally like looking at the portraits because they kind of catch my eye, being as gross looking as they are.
Okay. You are you by anybody? Did anybody follow him upstairs?
I guess I
down by the
will.
bookcases.
Okay,
I'm
so
still
you're downstairs.
I guess I'm still downstairs. I didn't say I went up.
I'll go with
More
him.
protection downstairs. Enjoy the upstairs, two of you.
So
Suckers.
Even though I hate you.
Blake,
Charming.
I threw you my rope. When
You
you
did.
dove into that cistern.
everybody threw him into the room. Okay,
Anyway.
He
so
needs us all for one reason or another.
you start like you're kind of trying to commune with whatever God or whatever you can hook up with in this house, and you just drop to your knees. Like you don't know what is in here or where it is, but there is a very, very evil presence that like seems to like be in the stonework itself.
In the stonework.
Yeah, I mean like it's not
So,
necessarily like evil
am I, like,
bricks,
is
but
it-
like it's just
Is
emanating.
it hurting me or is it
Evil
just
brick.
it's just
It was
so
kind of
much
like a
of it?
shock. It was like all of a sudden it was just like bam. Like,
And is it just Charlie's upstairs
Pure
with
Yeah.
concentrated evil.
Charlie? There's something in here. I think it's part of the house. If there's a way to describe that, it's
The house
Can I Arcana
itself.
check?
I think you're bullshitting me.
Naturally.
I
sense
shakily
it?
get to my feet like no.
I guess ghost. Woo.
And I don't feel it from any one direction. It's just from all the walls.
it just hits you, like, So at this point, I would say that you guys took a leisurely lunch. You took a nice stroll. You're getting towards dusk here.
I go downstairs and tell everybody what happened. I'm assuming Charlie's making faces behind my back.
Yeah, I am.
I'm like, guys, I'm feeling something here. It might be what did this. And I point to where that body was when we walked in.
Yeah, there's still blood stains and whatever weird incantation was written around the body is still there. Okay, so
Is there a way to undo that? Like, can I scratch incantation so it's not complete? Like, is it like a
you
seal
can,
that I need to break?
you can do whatever you want, but I don't know why it's there. Like, I'm not going to tell you why it's there, so, who knows? Or do you want to interrupt the spell that's in the middle of a process, or
Can I Arcana
Mid-work.
check
maybe
that?
it was a binding
I'm
circle?
I'm still a bit concerned about the just feel that I'm getting from the house. So while I eye the symbol, I kind of take a step. I stay away from it.
Okay.
Well,
And you-
I just want to let them know that like the books are just general books, and there doesn't feel like there's much to do with general Arcana.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
no,
from
nothing.
what I can tell, it's just I'm not getting that sense from it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with what he's going with.
So
The
we all
house.
stay downstairs.
So we're all downstairs in the main room where the body was.
Right, which is the smartest.
We feel so safe right now.
I mean, so do you guys want to kind of like set up camp or take turns? Or you
Sure,
guys-
let's make a fire in the fireplace,
Okay.
and
I'll take last watch.
we
I'll
will
take first
divide up.
watch.
We'll divide up our time and see who. See what happens.
I can take, if Cuthbad's going first, I can take the watch after that.
Coward.
I can't imagine I'll be doing much sleeping
I mean,
with all this.
how many hours of night are there? There's
8
5 of
hours.
us.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I, mean,
I can
however
watch
you guys
with
want to do it.
There's
Cuthbad.
2 shifts, I would say.
I think we should split it up into
5 2-hour.
no, there's 5 of us, so
3.
There should be 2 of us awake at all times. I mean,
Two of
yeah,
us
that's what I'm
awake.
saying. Like we'll work it out
We
so
can
that
have a mid shift.
so that no one person is up by himself. We should at least have it as 2.
Well then,
One of us could nap
So
and then
1,
wake up
2,
mid
and
to make
then-
it
So all right, so who wants the first watch, or which 2 want the first watch?
I'll take first watch.
you 2 got first watch.
All right.
Okay.
So they'll be our designated watch for the first 3 hours,
Okay.
and then we'll
So, and like I said, it's about dusk right now. So I mean,
So 4, 5.
okay. So no, 3 hours makes sense. Okay. So you guys want to roll 1 perception check each?
Perception check.
okay. And while they're on watch, the rest of us are either napping, lounging,
Right.
or and what do you want to call them? Like a passive perception, if there's
if
anything.
you're asleep, you don't get a
I didn't say I was asleep.
Aren't you on watch? Or-
No.
No,
It's
we're on watch.
Cuthbad and
Oh.
Eau De
But I'm
Nil
just
are
saying,
on
just
watch.
because you're not necessarily on watch doesn't necessarily mean you're snoozing. You could be sitting by the fire,
Okay, well,
reading
what's your
spell
passive
book.
perception?
It's
Mine's-
active plus 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mine's 19.
Mine's 17.
15.
Okay.
Mine's
Nice
12.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That was horrible.
What?
16.
Oh, okay. 8, 9.
Okay. A
17.
9? What did
9
you
total?
roll?
An 8.
8.
8 plus 9
8
equals
plus 9,
17.
Oh, 17. Okay.
I'm still doing that.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys, you don't see anything. You hear a couple creaks, and like like some scurrying, but I mean, like that sounds more like what you would normally
The
expect to
stone
hear in a
house
house.
is settling.
I mean, well, not even the stone house is settling, but I mean, like you've got stuff that's going around in front of the house, and I mean,
I had a nice save.
all right, so next watch, who wants to?
Oh, okay.
I'll take one of the positions for the next watch.
I'll do it.
Really.
Okay.
Alright.
And are you guys
3 hour
actually gonna
watch.
sleep, or you?
Lounging.
Lounge.
I'm asleep.
Like I can't sleep.
Well, now
in
now
this
it's like
house.
now it's getting to be
It'd be later. It'd be-
Close
later
to,
in the night. Now people
what,
would be more
10,
expected
11.
to sleep.
Okay. So next 2 people to roll perception checks.
Go for it, man.
What is my...
Moment of truth.
Ooh.
4.
2.
4.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Oh, man.
I'm
You can
just-
only go
I
up
can't
from
stop
here.
I can
staring
only-
at that symbol on the floor.
I noticed there's a body.
All because we're just entranced by it.
15.
Okay.
Better.
Medrash, you start like kind of nodding off, and
Derping.
Keyleth takes the time because he's a good friend to kind of look over, try to wake you up. And all of a sudden the fire that you guys have in the fireplace turns this like bright like purple, and it just rushes out. Like not necessarily like a wall, but it's like it turns into like almost like a line of fire. You see it whip out, and it goes, and around where the body was, you just see the runes light up with this eldritch fire, and then it hits the door, and the door just lights up. It doesn't consume it; it's just burning with this bright purple fire, and then you hear it just this whoosh as it goes upstairs, and it goes dark, and then you just hear a scream
From upstairs.
from upstairs.
And is the whole party downstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's downstairs. I'm gonna say that this wakes you guys up.
Wake up, Charlie.
Since we're already awake, well, you're more awake than me. Since I'm as awake as I'll be,
So fire,
Hits the door. Goes through
Hits
that.
hits the
Door,
door, goes upstairs.
upstairs.
and we heard a scream upstairs.
And you heard
Scream.
the scream upstairs.
So let's go upstairs.
And no one's
I-
throat was slit.
I saw
draw-
that. Nice save.
I draw my
Happy
sword
Christine.
and prep my shield and yell, "Let's
All right,
go!"
yeah. So we'll
It's
wake
it's
our
late. I'm
we'll
not
wake
good
the
at-
party up.
We're pretty much awake.
And is this like a continuous thing, or was it like a
It was
instantaneous?
like a flash. Like you just saw it like
Why are we doing that?
surge and then basically rush
chimney.
towards the runes, and then from that point like it just like snapped back. The runes still kind of have a glow to it, and
Okay,
the
how
door
about
is
the door?
still very much on fire.
Like
we
on
can't get-
fire,
So essentially,
or
Like it's on fire, but it doesn't consume.
okay.
As we
Magic
go upstairs,
fire.
I yell the
A wizard did it.
I yell at the party, "Don't touch the runes!"
Don't touch the fire door.
I go both upstairs with him.
Ah, fire
What about
burns.
Are the stairs?
Man, like I want to go upstairs, but I also want to open the door.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to do?
Wait, I gotta take my hammer and break
I don't
down
know.
the door.
Let's go upstairs.
Dude, wouldn't that be cool if it lit
Okay,
my
all right.
hammer
So
on fire?
whatever we do, we should all be in agreement. We all go to the same place.
Yes,
Never
yes.
split the party.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you should split the party.
And then we
I don't
move-
think anything bad will happen if you guys.
Now
split
I
the
know
party.
it's something bad.
And I'm
There
cool
we
with just
are.
going upstairs.
Reroll.
I'm
So
cool
we
with
all go
investigating upstairs.
Okay, so
None of-
Wake up and run upstairs.
So we're in the ballroom now.
okay, so you guys start walking up the stairs, and like you start hearing like murmurs as you get like closer and closer up the stairs.
Murmur.
You know, you open up that first bedroom door, and it's pitch black. There's nothing in there, and you make it into the ballroom, and in front of you you see this like really kind of tall hooded guy, and what looks like these two guards as they're standing there, and you just see this guy in this hood, and you can see through him almost as he basically just chops the heads off these two guards.
Were they the guards we saw before?
Where are we at now?
You're in the
We're
ballroom.
up in the ballroom, so like,
We're ups-
here's the guy and here's the two guards, and he's got their heads off.
Colonel
We're like
Mustard
right here.
It's not like I missed like these guards kind of have the same see-through kind of look as well, and the guy they drop to the floor, and the guy looks towards where you guys are standing and just starts walking towards you, and actually just passes completely through you, like you're braced for impact, and you just let's see which one of you unfortunate souls gets it. That's going to be.
Why not?
So he walks right through the biggest guy, and you just feel this cold shudder.
and
As,
I'm poisoned with
yeah, and then you
The
die.
Willies.
The Willies.
Cuthbad pisses his pants. Minus 20 to roll.
But,
Terminal case of the Willies.
He so he just passes right through you. I mean, like, it's
Is he-
cold and it's gross and it's super uncomfortable, but it doesn't actually hurt you. It
Oh.
just doesn't feel comfortable, and you feel dirty, like, on the inside.
It's like that Uncle Drew ad.
So
Is the ghost going downstairs? Is it going in a particular direction?
It goes towards the stairs, and then it looks back, and it snaps its fingers, and the two dead see-through guards rise up, and then their heads rise up separately. And I would like you fine people to roll initiative.
Huh, what?
we get to fight the Shadow Man.
Unfortunately, we can't behead them.
Oh, sour about that 5. 15.
I got a
Haters.
15 also.
Alright, which one of you has the higher dex?
Shit.
She probably does.
11.
16.
Okay, so.
That wasn't even worth asking, really.
Alright, Joe is 15. Who's next?
I'm dead
15.
last.
You have what?
I rolled a 15 too.
What's your dex?
16.
Aw.
All right, so we'll do Bob, Ashley, Joe. What do you have?
11.
All right. And Blake, what do you have?
Brace yourself. I got 4.
Nice.
I'm so taken aback by this ghost.
Yeah, right. Which sucks. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna be the only guy able to hit them.
Oh,
I gathered my
the soldiers
wits.
roll a natural 20. All right, so they go first.
Really? God, I thought they went last.
That's a good thing.
We get a
'cause
map.
Yeah,
Oh, goodies. Now
I'm
That's
doing
it.
shit, Bob.
That's in our imagination.
All right. So now what happens? We die.
In my
Reroll.
imagination.
Okay. So, I mean, you guys technically have a map.
Oh my God.
We might need markers. That would probably be
Wow.
helpful.
I'm
Well, why does
Bob,
this-
laboring
Bob,
under
Bob,
the
Bob,
assumption that
Bob,
these
Bob,
are the
Bob.
2 guards that were missing.
That's what it seems like to
Forced
me.
to relive their own beheadings over and
As-
over and over.
So you said they were see-through.
Yeah, they were kind of see-through.
Yeah,
so
this
it's
is
like we had already seen. We were like a replay kind of thing.
Yes.
So they were
Well,
already killed.
maybe, but
and
not
this is their
anymore.
We're
ghost.
forced to watch them die.
It's a huge house.
It's a super big house.
Oh my God. Look
It's
who's there.
super
It's
big.
a mansion.
It's a McMansion. McDragon mansion.
Yeah.
I hate you, Joe. Who came up with the stupid McDragon thing?
Andrew.
You lose all your experience
Aw.
forever. Enjoy being
And
level
then you
1
have to
for
work at
eternity.
McDragon.
Ah, yes, there was the dragons. That's the assistant manager laughing.
Yes.
Well, I think it's obvious to say I'll go up front.
That's the bedroom.
I'll try
Yeah.
to
Shouldn't the
do
bed be
whatever
in there?
radiant damage I can.
Does it
And
really matter if the bed's in
Yes.
there? Fine.
God.
It's a
You want to take a nap in
huge
the
bed.
middle. That's ridiculous.
There's a dresser.
He lives by himself. What does he care
We're in
what
a
you
giant's
think?
house.
These are 5 by 5.
These are the best,
Screws are
best
5 by
house
5.
ever.
Yes.
You don't have
it's
to
a
cut
bed.
that.
That's fine.
This is
feet
this
long.
is this is the same size as the
There, it's
sewer.
still really big. You guys
Cuthbad
are
likes the house 'cause he doesn't
all
have to duck under
jerks.
every door.
I
The bed
know.
fits him.
That's really annoying. You'd
Well,
be
I mean,
surprised.
You know, like I said, part of this is, this is all carved into a mountain by
It's like a
dwarves and then
25 foot
re-inhabited by.
That's
Man.
you
What
can sleep
dwarf
with.
needs a
Yes.
25-foot long bed?
Well, that's just it. This used to be like an entire family.
Yeah, maybe they all sleep in the
Migrant
same
workers.
This is where
Yeah,
they
yeah.
shot dwarf orgy porn.
So you guys are like
Jesus
right
Christ.
here.
Done. Done. No, I just
Right.
got past through, so I'm somewhere over there.
bed. Just throw them.
You'll
Which one's
figure it
mine?
out.
Wait, no, that's
Or-
these are the bad guys.
Oh,
Where's Demon
You,
Man?
you don't get to choose where they go.
That's you right
Wait,
here.
so their
That is me.
heads are
Don't-
separate
We all look far too
entities.
alike.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna be in between
It's
them.
not good.
And then there is the guy who passed through Cuthbad. He is working his way down
You guys are
the
seriously all
stairs.
up against the wall.
Well, I honestly think I'd be a little.
I know. You're
Further
all like,
close, Yeah, I'm
Where am
Good,
I?
good, 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 good girls.
I'm over here somewhere.
like don't bunch together too close. We don't know what.
This is not
Yeah,
a
all of a
JV soccer team.
All
You
of a
don't wanna be
sudden,
all
the area effect magic everywhere.
Yes, you're all dead.
Death.
Okay, so
I'll make it
Really?
like in character. You know, we don't know what they can do yet.
I know.
Don't give
I
them
just-
anything.
I just put us there because yeah.
oh wow, these guys are fast.
Gee, thanks.
I plan to wait.
Ghosts are fast? No.
Okay, so
Wow.
the headless corpse began to shuffle towards you.
So the red ones are the corpse, and the blue ones are the heads.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
That's not a shuffle.
Yeah, they're definitely not shuffling.
They're dance shuffling.
Every top, nope.
Charlie,
Nope,
do you
not
think you
doing
could
it.
heal
Nope.
one of the heads?
I'm going to focus fire on the heads.
I'm thinking it might be if
You
you give it
know.
the head, the body might vanish.
No, that's horseshit.
Okay.
Or the body might not know what to do.
Oh, that'd be great.
Maybe.
wouldn't it? Shoot the command center.
Again, you don't have to. I'm just saying, like.
I mean,
just
they
throwing
weren't
out what
guards.
might
Brains
happen.
really weren't useful anyway.
Ooh, we just
Ah.
lost all of our security guard viewers. All none of them. All right.
I love you all.
Still shows up at your house with a nightstick.
Damn. It's like a typical Friday night for me. You thought about it.
Okay.
I can't stop thinking.
You
about it.
lose. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh.
Done.
Okay, so they are coming at you, and they don't look happy at all. They actually look like someone who was just beheaded.
Interesting.
All right, so that means that since they moved towards you guys, they can't attack yet. It is top of the initiative with Keyleth. It is your turn.
Okay. Where am I? Here?
You are, yeah.
Sure. I'm going to move, and I'm going to... This is the head, right?
Actually, let's make it a little bit easier. We'll say head 1, body 1, head 2, body 2. Does it match up?
I didn't
Sure.
guess the numbers.
Blue is the head,
Blue is
right?
head, red is body.
All right, blue head. Yeah, I'm going
There's
to
a
try
joke
and
in
hit
there
it with...
somewhere,
Oh, it's all over.
Yeah, so I'm going to move within range and then attack with Jolt of Lightning +6 versus Fortitude. Boom, 19 + 6, 25
19
versus
plus
Fortitude.
6 versus Fortitude against the house, or the head?
Head number 2.
The
Bring
house.
the house down.
Boom.
Okay,
That's more of my thing.
Fortitude,
That's a
Fortitude.
good
You
strategy.
said what against Fortitude?
26.
That hits.
I'm sorry, 25 versus
Yeah, it
40,
doesn't
right?
matter, it's all
Alright, so
No,
he takes 10 points of lightning damage, and he cannot take opportunity attacks until the end of my next turn.
Alright. Sounds good. And that means it is now Eau De Nil's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use my... I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna attack the head as well. Head
Okay.
2.
Head
I
2.
think it's called. I'm
I
gonna
believe
Now,
it's-
at this point, Charlie, if you don't want to deal with the head, these guys gotta come and do whatever you want.
and
I'm gonna go against one of the bodies since it
Please,
seems like something I'd be able
Please
to handle.
don't
better.
try to shoot it in the dick.
Shoot the head in the dick.
My range
No,
is
the body.
11.
You gave him free reign to hit whatever. You know exactly what he's gonna hit.
He seems to know what he's doing.
He's got a lot of practice.
With all those dicks.
I just picture him
+9
like
to hit.
Yeah.
with like police
+9 to
ones
hit,
you
so it's
draw when you're on.
26 versus AC.
I actually have like
Okay, that hits.
dials.
Okay, so
Cut to a montage of him in a training hall with a
So
bunch
it's
of
1d8
dummies who keep shooting him in the dick.
so 4 points of damage, plus it's gonna take 3 sun damage.
Sun damage?
Sun. Dazzling sun ray. Strike your blade.
Because you're the best.
Guys.
So
Oh,
that's,
wow.
that's what, like 9
It's
points of damage?
3. They're
Alright, so 7 points of damage total?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then if and then it takes a -2 penalty to attack rolls until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Alright, God, I can't believe you guys
I was
all
hoping
got
sunshine would
15s.
do more damage to it because it's like ghosts.
In one way or another.
Alright, it is now Cuthbad's turn.
Well, I don't know. Would it be a perception check to see if these things can even be hit by physical attacks, or did the fact that they destruct them with lightning and sun rays mean anything?
Ooh, that's good thinking.
Because I'm
Yeah.
waiting for that quirk to come up.
Yeah,
Me and you are screwed, man.
I know.
It was right
roll a perception check for me.
Is that count as a minor, by the way?
It's a free action.
Free?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, perception. Crap. 19.
Okay, yeah, these things can be hit with anything that has like any type of like latent magical ability. So your hammer is going to be okay. And then
You are screwed, sir. To say you are
and
boned.
then I would say that because you are an expert marksman, you're going to be able to find the little weak points in the ectoplasm. Like you guys are going to be able to hit it with pretty much anything.
Okay.
Just making sure
Worst comes to worst, I'll bless your arrows.
we weren't about to get screwed on our third fight. Pardon.
Is this really only your third fight?
Yeah.
No.
I would
We
just
did
walk
this-
up and hit it.
We don't see
No,
our
I'm about to
as
now.
well, which-
Hell with this. So you've been focusing on these two?
So
Two.
far,
Be my
Head
One.
2. Head 2.
Yeah.
Head two?
So you
Well,
take
no, so far, that's the one
I'm
that's taking
thinking. I'm
damage.
thinking Wild Blood Frenzy because then I'll be able to hit both of them, or maybe just one of them.
Why don't you go
twice.
to 1? So me and you can focus on 1, and they can focus on 2.
Alright. Fair enough.
Because either way, they're both adjacent. So if you want to
Right
do your
here.
spread attack, you'll hit either one.
Ooh, actually, can I do that as a minor action?
Do you have
do
cleave
that
or
chain
something like
reach?
that?
Huh?
Do you have
No,
cleave or
he's not a
something?
fighter.
No.
He's a warden.
Yeah.
It's not a
don't
fighter
be,
rock.
Don't be hating.
I don't hate it.
Don't be hating.
I think that the fact that you got the first magical item shows how much I love you.
Yeah,
It
true.
wasn't random chance at all. I didn't roll dice.
It's because you
You
wanted.
did
That's
pick
because
the
you wanted to make
dice.
Kratos. Kratos.
No, you
which,
only have
which
the
is not
one.
canon.
You only have the one. That's why you're Kratos.
Right.
God, I hate you.
Hey, you know it makes sense.
What is this? Up to 5 squares is a regular attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that count?
Yes.
Yeah.
That totally counts. All right. How
Yeah.
does this work?
It's basically
You can
be
do
the
that
same
one.
range as if you moved.
Right, it's a minor attack.
All right.
So it means he could do that and still do a standard.
That means he uses that and he has a standard and his move.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I'm doing all kinds of shit this turn. Rocking out.
I think you could hit everybody.
He doesn't appreciate being walked through.
I know, right? All right then. Yeah, right. I can hit everybody. All right. So this is just a regular roll. So
Well, which one are you going against first?
the head one.
Head one? Okay.
All right.
Why is it blue head?
Yeah, like we said, there was a joke in there. They were the only thing that looked like ghosts. Shut up.
There really wasn't a joke. All right.
Why don't
so
you say like red head?
well, is this
So
versus?
I thought that afterwards
This is
we
versus
just
AC.
established. I was like, I'm not messing with it.
Is a regular roll. It's through AC.
Yeah. Yes. So it's gonna be 7 plus your roll, and then versus AC.
1921 versus AC.
21 versus AC will hit head number 1.
Hit head number 1. All right. Now this is
You do
2d6 plus 7.
No, that's gonna be a D12. Or
For the love of God.
oh, it's 2D. Yeah, never mind. Because he modified it.
2d6 plus 7. All right. So 8,
15.
8, 15. 15 damage
15 damage. Holy
against the
shit.
head.
That was just a regular basic melee attack that you just did?
Yep. Wait. It's a +1 to attack. Too,
No,
right?
he already has that +1 in there.
Oh,
For
he
the
Right.
already
+7.
did. Oh,
yeah.
So that's just a basic melee?
yeah.
Jesus.
Well, actually, that's a minor attack.
Right, but you're supposed to roll a basic melee attack as that minor.
Oh, alright, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it was.
yeah.
15 points of damage?
Yes.
You can't have that weapon anymore.
I like that.
I did not think this through.
It's a daily.
Well, yeah, it's true. But it's a basic melee attack. It's just...
So I can still move and do whatever, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to D&D.
You still get to move in a mine or move in a standard.
Cool. Alright. So he's dead, right?
No.
Well, he's dead.
That's funny, though. Yeah.
So he seemed really upset about that 15. It was like, oh no, he didn't get to do his special bullshit attack. Alright then. Whatever, I move. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe.
Do I set myself up for an attack? Or
No,
I just do-
No.
not moving there.
Alright, cool.
Let's do Wild Blood Cozy.
Wild Blood Frenzy. just beat the crap out of it. Why not? +6 versus AC.
Go
All
big or
right.
go home.
You ready for the actual attack now?
I am.
No, you're not.
Oh.
18 versus AC against
19.
Skull. Oh, 19?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 19. 19 versus Skullman. Skull 1.
Um,
Head 1.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. All right. Now the fun begins. 2d6 plus 10 damage.
Oh, and for all
Plus
listeners, we are recording basically in the NaturalOnes kitchen. So every time you hear anything in the background, that's usually beer.
When you hear the beer open, take a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
New Natural
Drink
Ones
along
drinking
with
game.
us.
But
We
20
stumble
listeners dead. Horrible.
Ah, terrible, but 13?
No, +1, so that's
13.
14.
14 points of damage again to the skull.
What is your, plus?
Oh, wait, Wild Blood? Equals extra damage equal to wisdom
We're just
modifier.
gonna chill and let him fight.
So that was +4, so isn't that 18 points of damage?
No, where are you getting this extra, 10 from? Let me see this.
Wild Blood Frenzy?
Wild Blood Frenzy. Okay, well, first off, you need to tell me that you're doing a
I said
encounter.
that. You just weren't paying attention.
1 weapon plus strength modifier, which is +4. And how much is your weapon? It's 1 or 2d6?
And somehow he gets that +10 in there. I have no idea how that came up.
Shiesty.
And then that +1 because he doesn't have it on his sheet is weapon. So yeah, it's +11 for him to hit.
Jesus.
Let me see.
Okay, so 13 plus.
I don't see what you're
Wild
so
blood
worried about.
friend.
I'm burning through friggin' encounters.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an encounter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do
So you
this
don't
all
always
day.
have the +10. Well, I don't see what the big deal is.
Yeah.
No, I think his basic weapon is a +10. I'm gonna look at your character sheet. This is what happens for all you like DMs out there when you're like, I want to give my players like a little bit of control. They fuck you. Like,
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
It was
it's not
entirely
that, like
unintentional.
Built into the
it comes up
DNA.
at 2d6 plus 10, but you get because your weapon is +2, so it's one weapon plus strength.
Which
So-
is 2d6 plus 4.
right,
No,
but
your weapon is 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
+6.
Plus, now hold on.
Yeah.
The weapon is 2d6, so we rolled a 3,
Yeah.
right? So you get your strength modifier, which is +4,
Yeah.
oh,
and
I see
then-
what's happening. Okay.
and then the extra Wild Blood extra deals extra damage equal to your Wisdom, so that's another +4, and then the bonus of the weapon is +2, so it's 13.
Okay.
No, see?
Which makes sense. It's just I was looking at it. Okay. I think the way that we were reading it was because it was the way that like the
It's a +2 weapon, is it not?
Right.
It's a +1 weapon.
no, yeah, you're going off as Maul, but I don't want to give you a downgrade, so we're just gonna say it's a +2 Maul because it would be really shitty of me to take your Maul and be like, it's weaker now. Fuck you.
Because his basic attack is 2d6 plus 6, right up here, melee basic.
Right, and that includes your strength.
That includes your strength
That's
bonus.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Well,
incredible.
he's a striker. He's made to.
I'm made
strike.
to hit things.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
made to wait up in the battle.
Now, wait for this, because I also get to do it again.
Why do you get to do it again?
Because it's Wild Blood
Well,
Frenzy.
he hit. Right,
Okay.
The hit is to make the attack one more time against the same target or a different one, so
Okay.
he makes the attack again.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Oh, okay, I remember this move, yeah.
Yeah, see? So what is that? 11?
11.
11 plus 6, 17.
Oh, you missed. Haha.
Actually, 18. Because he forgets his +1.
Alright.
Oh, you kidding.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
Take back your pew pew pew.
You can't take back your pew pew pew.
You missed pew pew pew. That was
Alright,
awesome.
so roll your damage.
You bastards.
Then match
Oh,
yourself the dragon in
the
there.
+2 comes
Wow.
But whatever, it still hits for like
Snake
12 or
eyes. Alright. Yes.
the +2 comes from Goliath Great Weapon Prowess, +2 damage with simple and military two-handed melee.
Okay, there we go.
So it's actually, I'll figure it out.
Well, yeah, actually, there's additional bullshit built into this that I was not aware of.
Magical bullshit.
Magical.
Okay, so you were done then. You were completely finished.
Yeah,
Is
is
it
the
still
skull
alive?
dead?
Yes, it's still alive.
Jesus, it's not even bloodied. What the hell was I doing?
Is it? Did you ask if it was still a
Still
ghost?
a ghost.
No, it's a kitten now.
You can't really bloody
Like-
a ghost. It doesn't sound right.
You kick that cat.
Well, the bloody doesn't necessarily mean
Oh
that.
god,
Yeah,
I did
bloody.
all that damage to a cat. Ooh, and it was also knocked prone. I don't remember if that counts.
No,
Oh.
that's not gonna work.
Can't
on
prone
him.
a ghost.
I was gonna say you
it's
can't knock a head
it's
to
a
the
giant floating like ectoplasmic skull. I'm not gonna let you knock it prone. 'Cause
Why not?
I hate your face.
Actually, real quick, in character, are they
Sour.
like big skulls or like regular skull size?
It's a regular skull.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, like it's there.
You just said
head.
giant.
okay.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I said giant.
I just want to make
And
sure
the
I
ball
wasn't.
is +1.
I just want to make
yeah?
sure it wasn't like some
Yeah.
other thing.
Yes.
Henry's
He made it.
+1.
Okay.
I made it plus
so
2.
yeah, it's a +2. It's whatever. Okay, so it is now.
With the side of his +1 and
Andrew's turn.
+2.
Alright, Charlie Foe. I'm just going to stay where I'm at and do a preparatory shot on Ghost Head number 1.
Alright, so you do damage with them all. It's 2d6. +2 because you're a Goliath. +4 because you're strength. +2 because of the item.
So
So
it's
8.
2d8. 2d8.
8. And then that power lets you add your wisdom modifier,
Okay.
which is another
Question,
+4.
Is the bad guy still just chilling on
So
the...
that's why it's
He's
2d10.
he's walking down the
Or
stairs.
now
Okay.
2d12.
Like
Yes,
I put him
but
there.
for
so
that
he'd have
attack
free-
only, that attack allows you to add your wisdom.
Yes.
Wild Blood Frenzy.
That's why I
Wild
say
Blood
me
attack
for
deals
me.
extra damage equal to your wisdom modifier. That's just a
We'll
special
see.
case.
We'll see.
Normally, it's 2d6 +10.
Okay, enough math. It is
Okay.
Charlie Foe's turn.
Enough
Been
math.
saying that all through high school.
Alright, so I'm going to do preparatory shot on Ghost Head number 1. Staying where I'm at. Actually, I'm in range, right?
Was it 10?
Uh,
Usually
which one are you?
10.
Uh,
one. Yeah, you're fine.
Crossbow
Alright,
master
so-
doesn't do this.
After seeing him getting wailed on. Ouch. 18.
God damn it, it hits.
Actually, no one's really been wailed on yet.
And so that's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And so since I saw him getting hit, I see, hey, there's an opening where his hammer hit a couple of times and shoot him right there.
All right. Sweet. You did that.
That happened.
So now we are at Medrash's turn.
So, we see the hooded guy. He's just walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
You really
I decided to
wanna-
focus on the battle at hand, and I'll worry about that later.
He turns around and stabs you in the back.
It seems a little powerful to go right up against. I think there's more to it.
Oh, why
Plus, to provoke
not?
these ghosts.
You
I
should have gone against him with all your little.
Not like it matters. I
Murder.
can't kill a friggin' disembodied head. What the hell does that thing even matter?
we'll worry about these guys, and then we'll get to him later if we have
Or
to.
we're supposed. Or
I-
we attack him and it makes the disembodied heads go away.
He's obviously
I'm
a
a
higher power mage.
Yeah,
Would perception
I'm not
have
taking.
hinted
I'm
at
not
that?
taking any chances.
No?
I'm gonna
Alright, then.
strategize and just go for. Well, either both. Since we're being the odd number in the group, I'll just focus on 2 on body 2
Okay.
or head. Well,
I think
Head,
against the
head,
head.
head.
Go against head.
I go up to both of them. I start open with
Are you cleaving through?
my divine challenge against head 2.
Okay.
So now if he, as long as I'm next to him, the mark lasts.
Okay.
But remind me if I mark somebody else, that one has to vanish.
Okay.
And then I go. So I yell at I go up to the head. Don't stray from me, skull. I don't know. Don't know how to talk epic. I'm sorry. And I'm going to use.
Unholy scourge!
Yeah, that what he said. And I'm going to use my holy strike on head number 2.
Okay.
18 versus AC.
Yep, that hits.
Back to the
Fantastic.
void with you.
Now it's radiant damage. Does that do anything
Yes,
extra?
it does.
Sweet.
Nice.
I'm not doing all of your epic voices.
See,
I'm letting you know
strength.
Maybe we should just do one for you then.
1d10.
that. I'm bailing you out.
10. I do
Wow, that was
Nine.
magical.
9.
plus 4.
90.
I was like 90.
13.
That's awesome.
Plus, if I mark the target, plus 2, so 15 damage.
15 damage. All right.
13.
I figured it was
Yes.
either that or 0-6.
I swing my sword. Well, I just jab at it because it's a head, so I just shove
Okay.
the sword through its between its eyes.
He's past bloodied now.
Okay, that one? Really?
Oh
Hurrah!
wait,
How
no,
much
I'm
strong-
sorry. That's wrong.
How much stronger was that other
Oh.
No, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Put it on the wrong head.
So, I hate you.
Wah.
Guys. Just the word head is not that perverted. Like, all right. So
And that's my turn. I moved, minor and standard.
Look,
He's
I'm
still
all the
marked
Baptist.
with divine challenge. That's my turn.
That is awesome. I appreciate it being done. Okay, so boop, boop, doo. It is now the head and body's turn. All right.
Phantasms.
Just throws their head at us.
I
Sounds
know,
like
right?
an
Just
80s band. Head and body.
head and body. Head and body. Head
Now
and body.
opening for.
Okay. And the first head is going to take a chomp at Blake. He just turns
I was
around.
wondering how they were gonna.
His
I know, I was like,
lips
what are they
fall
gonna do?
apart, and you just see these fangs that were probably not there when they were alive.
Right.
They could have been.
Vampire did it.
They're into some weird stuff.
An 18 plus 7 versus
Yeah.
AC, so 25 versus AC.
That hits.
Okay.
It's the city of Eula's open
I'm
tolerance
gonna have to
policy.
bargain.
We'll take everybody. The blight's happening.
the blood's happening. It's whatever. 7 plus.
Oh.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. 9, and you're immobilized.
Meh.
What?
That just means I can't move away from my spot.
Right.
But if I was to teleport, then I could. Okay.
Right.
For the
Can you
listeners, how it's
teleport?
happening.
Yeah. Exactly. Basically, you know, it's your immobilized save ends for
Okay.
however long, and Cuthbad, the head over there, is going to do the same thing to you.
It only seems fair.
8 plus 7 is 15.
Nope. Swing and a miss.
And then you're also in his like corpse stench was an aura 3, which means you have a -2 penalty to all defenses. That's both of you.
So no, it still doesn't.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so
Shit,
that
Still
one
hits
It
me.
just hit Blake a little more.
that one tries to bite at you, and it just doesn't get to do it.
And that's if we're within how many squares of just the heads?
Of heads and the bodies.
Okay.
All right, now
And
it
that's-
is the body's turn.
Bullcrap.
I yelled at the guys who've been doing range. Keep your distance. I'm not.
Okay.
Do us
These
a
things
favor.
have a
Don't get right up in its face.
These things have a presence that's
Faces.
weakening us.
They are stanky.
Okay,
It's totally
so
something.
the
Sage would
the
say.
body 2 is going to go and take a swing at Medrash. 7 plus 7, 14.
Versus AC.
Yeah,
It's
minus 2.
-2.
Let's do. What was it again?
14.
Still doesn't hit.
All right, so you are fine from that. And then the body 2 is going to actually... no, it's not going to do that. It's going to take a swing at Cuthbad.
No, do it. Give me the opportunity attack.
17
Yeah,
versus
that does
AC.
it.
Okay.
I can't bullshit my way out of this one.
3. 9.
Jesus.
Plus 2, and you're immobilized. So that's 11 points of damage, and you're immobilized.
Sour.
QQ more. Okay, and that brings us back to the top of the initiative. So we're going to do a real quick recount. Basically, the ghosts charge towards the party. Eau De Nil fires some lightning at it, or Bob fires some lightning at it. Kind of shakes and shudders. Keyleth, excuse me. What'd you do?
Ude Nil strikes at it with her ranged
Sunlight.
bow-shaped weapon and hits it with
I
sunlight.
attack it with sunshine.
Yeah, that's
Sunshine and rainbow attack.
the power of
Sunshine
heart.
daisies.
Rainbow death.
And
The ability to control animals. That's what
It's
that
like
was.
I hit
As
it
the
with
bloopers
sunshine.
flew over.
and then the party, assorted tries to beat on them. The only real person who did anything was Cuthbad, who pretty much single-handedly bloodied one of these things.
No, I didn't. Almost.
Pretty
Almost. Have I?
Look at her like a
No, you
fake
think
another-
How
I think
dare
another-
you say
that
I
one's
bloodied something?
Bloodied.
Yes! In your face.
Yep, so, and now we're back up at the top of the initiative with Keyleth. Alright, Keyleth. What you gonna do?
Math. Magic.
I got nothing. Magic.
Imagination.
I'm gonna run away.
Actually, you know what? Out the
Actually, you know
window.
what, guys? We're at about an hour and 7 minutes. This would probably be a good time to stop so we don't have to go through another round. So,
We're gonna be here.
everybody, thanks for listening. As always, once again, if you want to get a hold of us, want anything read online, really hate one of us and just want everybody to know,
Yo.
hit us up at NaturalOnes DM on Twitter, or hit us up on zombie or NaturalOnes at zombie-popcorn.com. And we will see you guys next week. What will happen as our party fights the undead? All right. This is Matt signing off.
This is Andrew.
Learning is fun.
This is Bob.
This is Blake.
And this is Ashley.
This is Joe.
All right. And we will see you all next week.